wa káàbọ̀ sí ìlú Ọ̀wọ̀. Àjẹgbàládùúrà pé gbogbo wa bá ṣe ń lọ Ọ̀wọ̀ á máa jẹ́ tiwa o. Ẹ ṣàmì. Ẹ ṣàmì. A ò ní rógun alákòóbá o. Bí a ṣe wá sílé ni à ń jèrè àwọn ọmọ wa o. Ní orúkọ Jésù. I want to quickly recognize our very important guests that are here today, and we are so privileged under heaven to have in our midst the Imperial Majesty, the Oba Dr. Ajibade Gbadegesi Ogunrere III, the Olowo of Owo Kingdom, and the paramount ruler of the kingdom, ably represented this morning by High Chief Elerewe Itowu Olakunle. Let's say kábíyèsí o. Let's say kábíyèsí o. I must say that Olowo of Owo is one of the best supporter and mover of this institution that have been able to make wave across the length and breadth of this nation, Nigeria. He is no doubt has been in support right from the onset, and it shows that he is still much there because of the pillars that we get from every quarter. So once again, we say Kábíyèsí o. I want to quickly recognize the speaker of today. Last year we had a professor that was in Amidst here, and today we also have somebody that is lettered, somebody that can say is quite round up to be able to discuss the theme of today, which is Nigerian youth unlocking opportunities for meaningful employment amidst economic constraints. And that is no other person than Honorable Muslim Kolawole Adewale. Let's give him a round of applause. We are going to be talking much about his CV, which is quite loaded when he's about to deliver that lecture. And just like we had last year, I think this year is going to be far, far better. Once again, thank you for joining us this morning, Honorable Muslim Kolawole Adewale. Also, we are here particularly for induction and oath taking, and we have the representative of the board here that will be doing the induction, that is swearing in, and there's no other. Like I normally say, if the inductees, as at this point, refuse to give a better round of applause, we can stop this induction ceremony today. That means that you will not be able to have your oath taken, and that means that you will not be able to practice. This program is very, very important that when we mention anybody, please shout and put your hand together so that we will not stop you from taking this oath today. By the power invested on me as the master of ceremony of this program, I can easily talk to Honorable Agbadashola to stop this induction if you are not cooperating with us. So if you are here, please put your hand together this morning. I want to recognize the presence of a major friend of this institution and somebody that is always in all our programs that we had over the years, and it shows himself very important in what decision that we're taking. And it's no other person than the founder and the president of Rehoboth College of Health Science and Technology, Pa Akinbesote. I think he's represented here. Let's give him a round of applause. Thank you for joining us. And let's come to the top table, please. Please usher Daddy to the top table. To the top table. Thank you so much for taking your time out of a very busy activity to be here this beautiful morning. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Let's put our hand together, put that together. Inductees, I'm looking at you. You are not putting. I'm looking at you. I'm looking at every one of you, one by one. I'm looking at you. That your hand must be jamming together. Thank you so much. And Pa Akinbesote is not just here alone. I think he's here with the provost of Rehoboth College of Health Technology, Akure, Dr. Ogedengbe. Right there, we really appreciate you. Can you please put hands together for him as a thank you so much for joining us. Dr. Ogedengbe, please come forward. Come forward. You are a major player in this developing health professional in the country. Thank you so much for joining us. Ladies and gentlemen, I want to recognize the presence of the newest and the brandest new governor of Ondo State. That is the only person that I call Orimiho. Ayedatiwa, that is the governor of Ondo, His Excellency, the governor of Ondo State. Let's put that together for him. He has just been elected. Put that together for our governor. And I'm glad that his deputy is from Owo here. A noted person called Adelami. They call him Olamilaka. I had it in Akure. Let's put that together for them.
They are all compounded political juggernauts here.
Ladies and gentlemen, I want to recognize we have the chairman, Governing Council of Margaret Musumala College of Health Science and Technology. I think he has been here this morning. He will be joining us shortly. It's actually the person overseeing all this morning, and that's no other person than our own president, Barrister Kola Olawole, Senior Advocate of Nigeria. Together with me, the chairman, Governing Council, Margaret Musumala College of Health Science and Technology. That's the one. I want to recognize a very hard-working individual, a young man of no mean repute, somebody that have done much more for education in this part of the world, and somebody that the Green talked about. Anyone sorry, lower. Necessary, the person that is in the face of development of health. In Ondo State and beyond, when I met him for the first time some few years back, I was wondering that will he be able to drive this initiative? But somehow we have been able to see that it's not about how big you are, but it's about the content that you have. Now somebody that have a very big engine in him that is driving the affairs of Margaret Musumala College that is making feet everywhere. That is our own person, Dr. Oyegoke Timdayase, the provost of Margaret Musumala College of
The only powered phenomenon.
I believe that these are materials that we have for the health sector in Ondo State. And I know that the governor himself might not, I want to say, might not be able to achieve much in the health sector without this young man that is doing wonders there. Let's put that together for him once again. Distinguished ladies and gentlemen, invited guests, I want to recognize the hardworking professionals that are in the saddle of activity of Margaret Musumala College of Health Science and Technology. These are people that have proved their mettle over time, and they are in high demand everywhere. I just wonder how Dr. Oyegoke has been able to retain these very wonderful professionals. Top on that is the Deputy Provost College of Margaret Musumala College of Health Science and Technology, Dr. Mrs. Obi Anao. That is the president. You know, people ask me everywhere we go that how do we manage to get this kind of success? I said we have a deputy provost that is a prayer warrior and that covers everyone with prayers here. Now I pray that God will continue to strengthen you. Amen. And you will always be alive for us to you in the name of Jesus. Distinguished ladies and gentlemen, I want to represent the deputy provost academic, a very quiet, hardworking, with a very good man, that is Dr. Rotimi, is the deputy provost academic. Let's put that together for him, and it is somewhere around there.
Where is it?
In 13, you are not putting your hands together. You are not putting your hands together. I know Dr. Rotimi must have done so much for you while he was here. And definitely you will want to appreciate and reappreciate and appreciate and really appreciate him. Put your hands together for him so much. I want to recognize the bossa of Margaret Mosumola College of Health Science and Technology. And anywhere I go, I normally recognize bossa so much. You know why I do that? Because without bossa, I cannot be paid. And what I do around the state is that I collect money everywhere I go. So I recognize bossa of Margaret Mosumola College of Health Science and Technology in the person of Joka Ode Joshua, the bossa of this school. Let's put that together for him. If you say, please stand up, let us see you. Okay, he's trying to organize my money somewhere. I can understand. Thank you so much for being there. I want to recognize our own very active and wonderful working registrar of this great institution in the person of Oyedare Tosin. We call him Tosin, Brother Tosin. Let's put that together for him, the registrar of the institution. Also, I want to recognize the accountant, Mrs. Oni Ebenezer M. Let's give her a round of applause. Thank you for being a wonderful support. I want to recognize all the academic staff that are here, wonderful people. Mr. Ondo Nwako Uchena, that is the community head of the and I tell you, without him, we might not be able to achieve this much. We want to celebrate Mr. Ondo Nwako Uchena, that is head of the department of community health and sexual worker. Let's all together for him. Thank you for all that you do. And I'm very sure this one will make you proud. I'm very sure they will make you proud. I want to recognize Mrs. Abraham, a very wonderful lady, the lecturer. Oladimeji Ayola, lecturer. Thank you for being there. Miss Olayinka Ahmed, I think I'm correct, the lecturer. Miss Mafala Sandra Ezekiel from Chukwemela Richmond. Is he around? Chukwemela Richmond. Mrs. Oyetola, college exam officer. Mrs. Modawo Olayinka, lecturer. And everyone that are here. I want to recognize my own brother that normally come around. I'm Mr. Olakunle Temitope, that's the head of my works and maintenance. All purpose utilization. Thank you for the support that you're giving me. Non-academic staff, they are giving me rights to eat this morning because I'm not eating since yesterday morning. Thank you for all that you do in the robust environment. I have with me here the community health extension worker, lecturer, and clinical instructor. That's a very important person, the person of Shaw Amos. Let's celebrate it. That is why we are gathered here. Mr. Oterimos and Mr. Umakwo are the reason why we are here today, and they have done so much. Thank you so much for all that you do. Distinguished ladies and gentlemen, I want to recognize the presence of Dr. Muyideen, Federal University of Medical Sciences in La Orogun. Let's put that together for him. Induction, you are sleeping. Thank you so much for coming, for being here. Please, can you please move forward here? The lady ushers be there. Ẹ rò pé ó easy láti ní PhD ní kò easy o, kò easy. Community extension work tẹ kàbá yìí ẹ mọ wàhálà tẹsẹkẹ tó lè káwọn yóò sọ pé master káwọn yóò sọ pé PhD kò easy o, kò easy o, not an easy thing. Thank you so much. I want to recognize my very good friends and wonderful people that without them they cannot be Margaret Mosumola College of Science and Technology. They are always there. I hope they are around here. That is the members of Goke Foundation. Let's celebrate them. Are they here? You know, once on my program on Adaba FM, I just said Goke. I will say, what have I said? I said, I had that, you know, the wonderful people. and they are always been there. I want to appreciate you for being here, and we look forward to a very successful collaboration. Distinguished ladies and gentlemen, we have with us a notable king in this area.
You will have to recognize the arrival of Olu of Owo in Owo Kingdom. Flew all the way from Owo Kingdom here. That is the Olu of Owo of Owo Kingdom. You will discover that good things will never depart from Owo Kingdom here.
Distinguished ladies and gentlemen, in better guests, we just have
Came in all the way from Owo in Owo
a
Kingdom.
notable king and a royal father, and the person of Chief Ilowo in Ugbola. That is Akingboye Adeni Omojuwa. Please let us celebrate Kabesio. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. I want to quickly recognize my friend and my brother, somebody that I call somebody in charge of developmentalism in our kingdom. Anytime you talk about developmentalism, the kingdom, that is Tububu, Jife Tububu. Let's give him a round of applause. He's doing so much for our kingdom. Doing so much for our kingdom. I just wonder, the name is being heard far anybody, or somebody told me about him that man that is driving something for our kingdom should not be part of it. Let's celebrate him. Let's celebrate him.
You will come and see all the good things we are talking about in our kingdom here. These are the people that are traditionalistically oriented. They knew the nitty-gritty of absolute tradition in our kingdom. And come and see how
we are going to be announcing our guests as they come in. I'm aware that but we just want to roll. We want to roll. We want to go ahead. We want to move forward. I want to recognize the I want to recognize Dr. Kalu Samuel.
Thank you for joining us here.
Chinedu, that's an
These are the
anatomist
good things we are talking about.
He's a notable lecturer of Magdalene Musmula. I want to recognize who have been there. Let's put that together for Doctor. Thank you for coming. Distinguished ladies and gentlemen, invited guests, we want to before we do that, we have a very notable cultural troupe here, one of the major ones in Nigeria here. And when we talk about Owo Kingdom, I remember there was time we were looking at a documentary about Owo, and being done on one of these satellites radio, and saw her there, and somebody that played part in the development of Owo Kingdom. And that is Ileri Oluwa Kocho, Chief Mrs. Aino Sino. I want to thank you for taking your time to be here. It promised to be a very good day, a swell day. Distinguished ladies and gentlemen, may I have the privilege to invite the provost and founder of Amidst Musmola College of Science and Technology, Dr. Isaac, to give his opening remark in this second induction and oath-taking ceremony of Amidst Musmola College of Science and Technology. Let's give him, let him please be on their feet as we welcome them. Let's be on their feet.
That is the dexterity of the brain behind the whole scenario in Owo Kingdom here. A graduate of anatomy before he opted for his MBBS, bachelor's degree in medicine and surgery from the University of Jos. Mentally giant, well-versed, widely traveled, and academically vivacious. That is Dr. Owo Isaac, an hegemonial personality.
His Imperial Majesty, your Lord for ably represented by I, Chief Elewe. You are welcome, sir. His Royal Majesty, the Cabinet of Oluloru, you are welcome, sir. To the guest speaker of this great occasion, my very good brother and a great supporter of the institution, a good advisor, Mr. Kola Adewale. You're welcome, sir. Far to the right hand side of Mr. Kola is a friend of the institution, a financial supporter of the institution, and a great brother indeed. The man who is steering our student in today, Mr. Chola Benjamin. To my father, who has always been in support and will always come for my program. My daddy in Europe, the founder of a great institution, Europe College of Health Science and Technology in Akure, you are welcome, Daddy. To my senior brother and my senior colleague from University of Ilorin, two of them are sitting together, right? Dr. Ogedegbe, the present former provost of Divine Jubilation College of Health Science and Technology, and the present provost of Real Boat College of Health Science and Technology in Akure. You are welcome, sir. To my senior colleague, I still remember the day we used to read in Block 7 of Skyway, University of Ilorin. If you want to survive, you have to read the medical school. I learned a lot from you then during the Lomsa program, our Lomsa keeper. We used to call him Calculator. Yes, Dr. Muhyiddin, a very great supporter of the institution.
Dr. Muhyiddin.
Senior lecturer. Just like the MC have rightly said, we are progressing because we have. It is always interceding for us anytime we are sleeping. And a great academician, a model of the institution. Now, Dr. Mrs. Obia, now you are welcome, man. Then, to the man that have the same stature with me, more highly cerebral, the special intelligence educationist, the Deputy Provost Academy, a very humble man to the core. That's Dr. Rotimi Ondo. To the Dean of Student Affairs, a very gentle and responsible man also, as Mr. Oloko. You are welcome to the institution. Yeah. I will not be able to mention all the staff, but I will not forget to mention the Chief Medical Director of Margaret Mosumola Medical Center. That's Dr. Kalu. You are welcome, sir. I will mention the HOD of the department, the man that made the accreditation of this department a success story today. Even before the accreditation, he has been with us and he successfully graduated two sets. This will be the second set to be graduating from this college. A humble man and a man of impeccable record of achievement. That's Mr. Ondo. For a round of applause for him. You are welcome. I want to welcome the parents. These are the people that are in the back door, sending money, prayers, and making sure that the success of this our graduate today become a reality. You are welcome, ma'am. You are welcome, sir. Then, in this life, I want to believe that two things you have to have a backup if you want to actually make it in. And it's either you are with God totally and you have a spiritual backup from God, or you have the other way around. We have a father that has always been around. We pray, we give word of admonition to all our students. And this same father is a philanthropist and is at present sponsoring about 8 students in Margaret Musumola College of Science and Technology. And that is no other person than my father in the Lord. That's Pastor Akuride Emmanuel. You are welcome, sir. Then to the graduates of today, if I did not mention you then, I want to commend your efforts and the stress you pass through.
All the graduates.
You have done a lot.
All the graduates.
Those of us that pass through
very brilliant.
Knew what it takes to pass through and be a successful candidate in a national board exam.
Very, very
not
brilliant.
That is being said by the people that taught you.
These are the beauty and brains.
Written nationwide and
beauty and
it
brains.
It is being said by you don't even know. So for you to come out successful, you have done well. A round of applause for the graduates. I will not forget the people that have been
1 million.
Massive support.
1 million naira will be given to
my philanthropist agenda. They are moving around the whole of the work community and
giving 1 million naira.
That is the people of the foundation.
Will be giving 100,000. And Adedeji Florence will be giving 50,000.
I want to start by thanking God Almighty.
The first student, 1 million naira. 1 million naira.
For making today a great success.
Very powerful institution.
Going down the memory lane, we started this institution 5 years ago, and it actually looked as if we are not going to survive based on different challenges that came up. But thank God, we were able to conquer the challenges, and here we are today. Technically, we are graduating our second set in community health department. Why this is the first induction in community health department. We thank God Almighty for making this a success. I want to use this opportunity to thank those that have been with us, that have been supporting us spiritually, physically, financially, that have been giving us a word of advice. People that help us to secure the accreditation during all the accreditation process. We want to thank you all for coming and being part of the success story of this institution. I don't have much to say today, but I will not go without giving my students some word of encouragement. Yeah, you have started well and you have ended the first season well. I want to advise you that this is just the beginning. Yes. I want a situation by in the next 5, 6, 7 years, I want to be hearing your name in high places. So that by the time I will get to that place, I will just be able to walk in without any stress. A few days ago, I went to Kemako to do some things, and I found 6 of my students welcoming me there. That is when I knew the joy of being a lecturer or a father of students. Every stress that I'm supposed to have passed through normally, every thread that I'm supposed to have passed through normally in that institution, all the students went around and they secured with this without any stress for me. So I'm happy and I want this success story to continue. This is just the beginning. I used to tell myself, look at my lifestyle as an example. I finished my PhD 2008 at the University of Ilorin. I decided again to go back to study medicine at the University of Jos after my NYC. And up to now, I'm still going further in this ladder of education. So I see no reason why my guardians will not follow the footsteps of the person that mentored them. So I want to encourage you to continue until you get to the top. It is not over until it is over. Thank you very much.
That is the dexterity of that heavily loaded Dr. Temidayo Isaac Oyegoke.
Can you please stand your feet and give a round of applause?
Yes, very
Just
powerful.
appreciate him.
Very powerful medical doctor
And
who had
you
the
see, one thing
interest of
about
our
life
kingdom
is that
at heart.
it's not always easy to get the right mentor. Goke.
Foundation, yes.
Goke.
Foundation.
I like you people. Please put one together for them. You will please have your seat. Wonderful people. And I was just talking about the aspect of mentorship. And that is what you have been able to get from here. I'll go ahead. Distinguished ladies and gentlemen, parents and invited guests, it's good for us to know why we are here, so that we can understand what we mean by induction and oath-taking ceremony. Most of us, when we are coming here, are we coming from graduation? What are we doing? What is it all about? And to do that, we are going to be inviting, join me as I invite the head of department of community health, Mr. Ondo to give us a brief overview of today's event. Let's give me a round of applause as it goes.
That is the heavily loaded lecturer. Very brilliant. Meticulously okay.
Good afternoon, the chairman of the session, distinguished ladies and gentlemen, the loyal panel chairperson, the principal officers of the college. I welcome you to these oath takings and induction ceremonies of the college. So this ceremony and induction ceremonies of the college, which titled the theme of the induction ceremony sorry for the interruption. I said good afternoon, the chairman of the occasion, the special guest of honor, the royal father chairperson, the principal officers of the college, distinguished ladies and gentlemen. Please permit me to stand on existing protocol, which humilities and humble almost I welcome you to Margaret Mutumuna College of Health Science and Technology inductions and oath-taking ceremony held today, 23rd November 2024. And the theme of the ceremony is Nigerian youth unlocking opportunities and meaningful employment and amidst economic constraints. And I believe before the end of this ceremony, we'll be able to say yes, that this college has been able to produce people and will represent us anywhere in the world. Thank you.
Let's give a better round of applause to that very wonderful head of department of community health. He has been able to give us a brief breakdown of why we are here and what will be our take home from here. I have the singular honor to welcome my brother, Pastor Imo. Pastor Imo is is an upcoming compare, and is right here with me. Please come, let them see you now. Pastor Imo is an upcoming compare, and is somebody that is in this business of talking. I will give you an opportunity. Let me quickly do this one. Then we'll now we'll going together. Thank you for coming. Let's put that together for him. Thank you for joining me. Distinguished ladies and gentlemen, invited guests, it's time for us to have the lecture for today. And like I said, yearly we normally have people that deliver this lecture, but this day we are going to be having a very wonderful individual to do justice to this topic, and is no other person than the Honorable Muslim Kolawole Adewale. Let's put that together for him. Let's put that together for him. Inductee. I'm very sure that you people will not be inducted. Head of the family, I think you have to. These people will have to review their instruction today. Honorable Adewale was born to the family of Alhaji Abdurafiu Adewale, and that is in the Alhaji Latifa Adewale of Odekelu family, Ishakumi, that is the Ikare Akoko, and some years back. He was born into the family of academic. His father was a school principal, while his mother was a school vice principal. So you can understand where he's coming from. He graduated from University of Benin, where he bagged the Bachelor of Science in Mathematics and Economics in 2005, and he proceeded to University of Leeds. University of Leeds, are you putting that together for that? For his study in financial mathematics. He was in
mathematics.
University of East London for diploma in Islamic finance and banking, and was in London South Bank University for his qualified teaching status, that is QTS, to teach in and maintain and non-maintenance schools in England. And he has been a lecturer. He has taught mathematics and business in Bacon's College, London in 2008 to 2009, and Barking Abbey School. He lectured at London School of Business and Finance, and upon his returning to Nigeria, he lectured at Achievers University Owo until he resigned in 2019 to establish his school, that is Kiss City Nursery and Primary School and Kiss City College, Ubiakoko. Of course, that is where everybody knows that Adewale will eventually land. He's an honorable, he's somebody that loves education, and in this second induction ceremony and oath-taking ceremony of Margaret Mosumola, I'm privileged to announce that Honorable Kolawole Adewale will be delivering a lecture 10 Nigerian youth unlocking opportunity for meaningful employment amidst economic costs. Let's put that together as we welcome this academy. Put that together. Inductee, can you please stand your feet to honor this academy as he comes forward to deliver his lecture.
The chairman of the occasion, the Olowo of Owo, Oba Dr. Ajibade Gbadegeshi Ogunoye III, and the paramount ruler of Owo land. The provost of the school, Dr. Temidayo Isaac Oyeboke, he was my junior in primary school, and right from then we knew that he would do this. The founder of Freeport College of Technology, I greet you, sir.
The parents, I greet you, Boki Kabo. The inductees, the students of the school, and all management members of Margaret Smaller College of Health Sciences and Technology. The topic I want to discuss with you today is directly to the inductees. The inductees, can you give me your mic, please? Yes, the man standing before you, in my brief, they did not tell you that I'm a bricklayer. They did not tell you that I'm a chef. They did not tell you that I'm a fashion designer. I do virtually everything they do in Nigeria, except stealing and corruption. Yes, let's define what we call Nigeria first. Nigeria is, in terms of gross domestic product, Nigeria still stands at #1 in Africa. After that, you'll be mentioning countries like Ethiopia, like South Africa, but before any country, you mention Nigeria first. But unfortunately, we don't use GDP to calculate or to calculate any sort of development, economic development. We have to move to what is happening to the population. When we go back to the population to decide what is net national per capita income of Nigeria, you will discover that we have larger population. When we divide this value by the larger population, we're going to have a lower PCI per capita income. What is really happening, and those are the things we need to tackle today, are my inductees, where you can venture in as we are leaving this place, are also part of what we're going to discuss today. The topic, like the MC have said, is unlocking opportunity for meaningful employment amidst economic constraints. Before I move on, it's a great honor to be asked by the provost of the school to come here today to deliver his lecture on this particular topic. I will give kudos to the parents. Who have been spending lots of money, even energy, to make sure that these kids are where they are today. And to the inductees, you passed some exams, right? Before you bring to be inducted today. But I want you to know that I'm not into medical, but I know that there's one they call CHO, right? I know you're going to do your CHO, and there's one they usually go to University of Benin. I know Benin solves everything, Unibe. That is the greatest Benin. I know there's another one you go to do in Benin, like your masters and PhD in public health, right? I believe that all these things are what you need to cover. But most of you are women. And according to Nigerian structure, women are supposed to marry quickly so that they can give us more kids. And the kids you bring back to the world, we bring them to Kid City College. And as they are leaving Kid City College, we bring them also to Margaret Smaller College of Health Technology. My laptop, sir. I'm sorry, I thought that the lecture would be through PowerPoint. So I can't use my phone. So I will just use my laptop directly. Thank you, sir.
So kò kú gbé ṣíà fún kíní yẹn ti yọ lábẹ́ o. The whole something is about to start. That lecture is going to move the whole world. The speaker wanted to use PowerPoint to give the analysis of all what we are going to discuss here today. And you will see that everywhere is sunny. Yes, I have told you, good things will never depart from our kingdom. We admire the dexterity of all those who have joined us today. And you will see the lecturer busily busily touching the laptop there. That is the HP Hewlett Packard.